Because our heart is our home, better I should say home. Do you like that? Welcome everybody to number 46 of our Circle Time. This is Circle Time with KiDo Kids Yoga, and my name is Heather Kamala. Do you remember me? I hope so. All right, so kids and grown-ups, whoever wants to practice yoga, today we're doing yoga, story time, and art time. And I have a lot of fun every Thursday at 11 o'clock in California. So here I am again, and I'm here to do yoga with you. Are you ready? All right, how we always start our class is with a big movement. And today I want to pretend to be an animal. I think I'm going to pretend to be a horse. So my horse is named Uma. Do you remember some from my stories? Like in springtime we have Uma and the crystal balls. Oh yeah, and I have pictures all over here of all the different stories that I tell to you guys. And so Uma is going to balance up on his leg like that and balance up on his leg like that. Very good. So we're going to start out with big horse movement and you can be a different animal if you want to. Do you want to be a bear? Do you want to be a frog? Do you want to be a tiger? A snake? A merboy or a mermaid? It's your choice, okay? You get to choose what animal you want to be, and I'm going to be a horse named Uma. And Uma has so much fun because Uma likes to run this way and run that way. So let's run with Uma. And how we're going to do is we're going to balance up on one foot and we're going to say, ye Uma to the right and run, run, run. Ye Uma to the left and run, run, run. Twirl around so gracefully. Twirl again. Now face me. All right, so big movement and little tiny one here. Little tiny drum. Little tiny drum, drum, drum. And big, big, big like the mountain. A horse can pretend to be small. And a horse can pretend to be tall. Like that. So whatever animal that you are, we're going to be big and little. Big and little. And we'll do that 5 times. We're going to count 5 times up and 5 times down. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Make your animal sounds. That's 2 and 3. Join me. And 4 and the last one. Big one and little one. Now feel your heart. Show me. And your heart, is it going boom, boom, boom like that? Okay, great. Now we're going to take that energy all the way down and let's sit down on the ground. But how do we sit? Do we just sit like this? Do we sit like this? Do we sit like this? Or do we sit up straight and put one foot on the bottom and one foot on top? Clap our hands and then we can stop. And when I'm putting one foot on top, that means that I'm in my half lotus pose. This right here is a flower. This is a flower and it's a lotus flower. The lotus flower is a beautiful place where I sit and I relax and I enjoy. All right, so I have one foot on top, but if you want to put 2 feet on top, you can take your other foot and put it up there too. Or maybe that's too difficult, but some kids like to do that. So I'm going to do that today. I'm calling that the full lotus, not half. This is the full flower. Yes, we say Padmasana. Padmasana. Can you say Padma? Padma-asana. That's the flower pose. And I'm going to blossom right now as I open my flower all the way up, up, up high in the sky. That's right. Let's start not just with our first yoga rhyme, but let's start with breathing in really deeply because I think I smell something. I smell flowers or I smell the forest or something. Let's smell. Wow, that is a really nice smell. Wait, I smell something different. Let's smell it again. Breathe in really deeply. Wow, that is an amazing smell of flowers and beautiful forest and the breeze which is blowing and blowing in the trees. Can you show me the wind? Blowing, that's right, very good. But I don't fall down and my tree doesn't fall down and my flower is beautifully protected. All right, so we're going to start with our first yoga rhyme, which is called our Namaste opening rhyme, and we start with making a roof. Do you guys remember this one? This is my roof, and I'm going to do the summertime version. Keeps us cool in the shade. Bring hands together. This house is homemade. Namaste. You could do little namaste or big namaste. Ooh, stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Oh, very good. Now we're going to let our feet go. And we're going to put our feet out in front of us and wiggle, 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 wiggle. That's right. Now I'm going to get some glue, and I'm going to glue just the inside part of my leg and stick, 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 stick my legs together. Now my legs are together like as if I were a mermaid. And if I put my hands back here and I wave to you, hello, and I swim, and then I also swim with my arms like that too. Or maybe I'm a boat and I can row, 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 row my boat gently down the... How does that go again? Do you guys remember that one? Gently down the road. Merrily, 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 life is full of toads. No, that can't be right. Can you guys help me? How does that go? What? Okay, gently down the stream. Okay, here we go. Right, okay, because there's water. How can I row on a road, right? Okay, so here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Ah, lovely. All right, everybody, now we're going to get our choppers and we're going to undo the glue. Yay, free legs, free legs. I am a human being and I know how to walk. And so now I'm going to reach through my legs. Did you see that? Did you see what I did just now? My feet were walking like this and then they stopped. And then my hands pushed my body up and my arms swam forward like I was in the ocean and reach through. Ah, that feels so good. I could just stay here all day. But I think you guys would get bored, would you? All right, let's keep going. I'm going to sit you upside down. Hello. And I'm going to walk up my legs until I'm all the way up the mountain. Oh, and I'm hanging on the top of the cliff. Oh no, somebody come and save me. Somebody help me. Oh, I'm falling. And I fell into a cloud, a beautiful cloud that I'm floating on top of now. Ooh. Or am I floating on the water? Whatever you can imagine. That is the fun way that we like to do our KiDo Kids Yoga class. And how we say KiDo is if I stand tall like a mountain. We call this Tadasana, the mountain pose. See, my hands are at my side. And see, my feet are together. That's right. Wiggle my toes. I open my toes like that. Not closed, but open toes. And my toes are wiggling, and my knees are bent a little bit. Oh, that feels good. Do-do-do-do. I could do a lot of things from here. Dancing, dancing. I could be twisting, twisting, up or down. Yeah, a lot of stuff. But you know what I am going to do? I am going to show you guys some more yoga poses. When we're standing up, that's a whole different way that we can do yoga. But this is a great yoga with story, right? So let's have a story. Are you ready for a story? All right. Once upon a time, Once upon a time, there was a horse. And the horse's name was what? Uma. That's right. That's my character. Uma the horse is actually a boy horse. And Uma has friends, lots of friends. And that's another story. But for now, I'm telling you about Uma and the sunrise. So in the morning, show me how the sun rises. The sun comes up, 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 and the sun goes down, down, down. So when Uma wakes up really early in the morning, he watches the sun rise, rise, rise. And then it goes all the way up to the top of the sky. And Uma decides he's going to do some stretching because horses like to stretch too. So then he's going to go down, down, down like this. And he's going to shoot his legs back like that and make his body as, as straight as a stick. Is my body straight? I'm not down, right? And I'm not up. No, my body is straight like a stick. And now I'm going to go down, 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 boo. And the horse is going to say hello to the snake. Because being down on the ground, the horse Uma sees the snake called Sarita. And then the horse is going to lift his body up and Uma is going to look up at the top of the mountain. Wow! I want to go up there. Okay, let's go. So then we're going to run like a horse. Chicka-choom, 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 chicka-choom. Like that. And then Uma is going to raise up one leg. Why not? Raise up one leg. Oh, yeah, and stretching. And Uma's going to raise up the other leg all the way. Ooh, and stretching. And then running some more up the hill. Ooh. And here, I think we've made it to the top of our hill. And, or the mountain. And we're stretching up, 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 high up. And I see the mountain. And here we are at the top of the mountain. But remember, you can balance up on one foot and, like a horse, you know how horses do that? Sometimes that means they're saying hello. Let's try the other side. Ready? Balance up like the horse. Balance. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Do you need to hold on to the wall? That's okay. You can do that. But try not to. And that's a good one. Good job, horses and animals. Great for you. Guess what it is time for now? Time to stop our yoga poses, and now we're going to do some art. And you know me, I always do art together with stories. So, crisscross applesauce, sit in half lotus. We'll do the other foot on the bottom, the other foot on top. I think that's how it was. And maybe I'm even going to put both other feet on top. Very good. All right. Whatever you can do. If your best is to just go here like that a little bit, your foot is down at the lower part on top of your shin, that's okay. Or on top of your thigh, that's okay too. Whatever is your level. Some people even do yoga in a chair, and that's okay too. Yeah, every different bit, just a little bit of stretching is wonderful. So everybody close your eyes. That's right. Close your eyes. And breathe in deeply and smell the wonderful forest. Oh, nice. And breathe in deeply and smell the wonderful flowers in the air. And say, oh, nice. Does that feel good? Now keep your eyes closed and imagine that you're walking back to your house together with all your animal friends. And little by little, you're saying goodbye to them. And you'll say, see you soon. See you next time, my friends. And then keep your eyes closed. You go all the way back to your house. And then you sit down and open your eyes. And here you are in your beautiful house. You had a wonderful adventure with your friends. And now feel your heart. We say our heart is our home because here in my body, That's where I live. It doesn't matter where I go. Am I home? Am I at my grandparents' house? Am I at school? Am I anywhere in the world? I'm still here in my body. So let's say our very final yoga rhyme. We say, what a beautiful house. Because remember, this is your house. So full of sun. Show me all that sun. Bring hands together. This house is fun. Namaste. Little one or big one? Good stretchy stretch. Okay, you guys ready to do some art? Let's do it. Yay! You enjoying this? Every Thursday. Every Thursday. All right, here we go. All right, guys. So we are going to do some art right here. Here we go. And I'm going to bring you a little bit closer to my art page. Today, the art that I'm going to do is going to be watercolors. So I have the water here, and I have the brush here. Oh, very nice. And then I have some paint, different kinds of paint. I'm going to put my glasses on. I have different kinds of paint. I have this one right here, which is, ooh, what's that? Ooh, look at all those different colors. And it looks like somebody's been really busy. Maybe a little mouse got in there and was trying to paint with my paints. What do you think? Or trying to eat my paints? Ah, we would know if we saw red footprints on the floor, or yellow or blue or rainbow colored. All right, which leads us to our story. So I always start with a marker. I use my marker first. I like to use the Copic marker though. Yeah, it's a little bit stinky, but it's waterproof. And so if I draw with the black marker first and then I color in with the paint, I could do that. Okay, let's see what we're going to draw here. Once upon a time, there was a little mouse, and the little mouse looked just like a teardrop. The little mouse looked like a teardrop. Can you guys draw that? Okay, and there is the eye of the mouse and the ears of the mouse. Aha! And the mouse is saying, ooh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Oh wait, the mouse always has a tail. That is for sure. And the mouse said, ooh, I'm hungry. And what color shall the mouse be? Let's draw the mouse some color that's like orange. Okay, I'm getting out my little orange paint. Okay, and let's draw the mouse to be like a very nice orange color. Ooh, looks good. Looks good. Very nice. Okay. And the mouse said, I'm hungry. I want to eat something. But what would the mouse like to eat? The mouse was looking to the left and there was no food. The mouse was looking to the right and there was no food. And then the mouse said, you know, I think I'm going to go all the way over to the pantry that's down on the other side of town. So the mouse went and walked and went all the way around to the special little pantry store. And that's where they had a lot of yummy stuff. They had apples and they had oranges and they had grapes. You can draw all the yummy food up on the table. And they had baskets of bread. Yeah. And they had really yummy drinks on a table with some water. Yeah, all kinds of yummy stuff. And so the mouse went all the way around, up and around and over to there. But because there was a fence around the pantry, the mouse could not get in. It was locked. Oh no, how do I get in there? And the mouse tried to jump up over the fence, but the mouse could not jump up over the fence. And so the mouse said, well, what should I do? And so then the mouse had an idea. The mouse said, I'm going to ask a friend to come and help me. And here's the fence that you can't go through the fence, can't jump over, can't climb on top. It was too slippery. And so the mouse said, I'm going to ask a friend. And you know who the friend was? The friend was a bird. So here is the bird. And the bird is a cute little bird flying. There's the cute little bird flying. And what color should we make the bird? Let's paint the bird to be brown. I get some water. First, let's get our water. I like that sound. Like that sound. And then let's get some brown. It's kind of like a reddish brown of this bird. And maybe too much water. And we'll just paint the little bird. Oh, it's sort of like a reddish brown, purpley color. Very nice. There we go. And the bird has to have a beak, which is like an orangish color. And I do have this nice marker here. That's a tombow. And I'll paint that's just a regular marker. Oh, maybe you can't see it. Our cute bird. Yay. So now, you know what's going to happen next, right? You got it. The mouse said to the bird, can you please help me, please? And so then the bird said, yes, of course I can help you. So then the bird flew in and got a piece of bread and a grape and flew back to the mouse and gave the food to the mouse. And the bird did that over and over. And it was a fun game, and they laughed and laughed, and they had a lot of fun. And then everybody was full, and then they went home. That was the end of that story, but we can do a little bit more painting. Let's paint some green grass. I'm going to get some green here. I also have another way that I like to paint sometimes. I'll show you in a minute. Let's paint, let's see, some nice grass down here. That looks good. You guys like our fun yoga story art time? You know, we're here every week. Every week. This is number 46, right? So we're here every week. You can come back and you can listen to us. Or if you see that there's a video, you can watch the video and there's more videos. Now I want to show you a different way that sometimes I like to paint. And that is that I found these amazing paint markers. I always talk about these. It's called Echo Line. So what I do is I'm just going to kind of like do some little lines like that. Okay? And then what I'm going to do, maybe fill it in a little bit more. And you might think, oh, why is she just scribbling on her page? But guess what? When I add water, let's get some water. I have this one's kind of dirty now, but I'm going to get a lot of water. So my brush is really full. Look at how full my brush is of water. And then I'm going to go across the page. Oop, it's going down a little bit. That's okay. And look what's happening. It's mixing in. Isn't that fun? Mixing, 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 mixing. I'm even going to get some more water here. A little bit more water. Mixing, mixing, mixing. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And so all of the scribbles that were there are now just colors. And that's a really fun way to use that one. And now that my page is wet, I could go back and I could do more stuff. Watch what I can do now. This is everything you can do with watercolor. And for the happy little mouse, let's get some more of the green. And we're going to do little flicks of color. Flick, 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 flick. Flick, 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 flick. Ah, there we go. Just a little bit of color. Flick, flick, flick. Ooh, look at that one. Flick, flick. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Even down here. Oh, yeah. Flick, flick, flick. Isn't that fun? So you see, drawing, you can have like story time and draw, and we're tired from doing our yoga, right? Did you guys have all that fun time doing the yoga? Okay, and it looks like we have finished. If we wanted to add a little bit more, we could come and, color a little bit more from our mouse. Sometimes also when everything dries, I like to go back and do more stuff too, like even with a pencil. Yeah. Up here at the top, there's this part which we haven't colored yet. What should we do with that one? And the sky. What about the sky? So much fun stuff to draw. I could come over here and I could just draw a line like this. I could do that. And you might say, well, why is she doing that? But remember, I get some water, right? But this time I'm not going to get a lot of water. I'm just going to get a little bit of water, and then I'm going to go across. Maybe a little bit more. I have a piece of tape there, but that's okay. Isn't that fun? It's just about color, It's about having fun and coloring, and watercolor is really fun to do because you really can't mess up with watercolor. It's just great. Yeah, and you can just really enjoy. What do you think the mouse went to go do later? Do you think the mouse wanted to have another play date with the bird? What do you think? So right now what I'm doing is I'm getting more and more water, but not more color. And why? Because it's getting lighter and lighter and lighter. So up at the top, it was darker, right? But now it's getting lighter and lighter. See that? I know, there's a mark there where the tape is, but later I could take it off and fix it. And we are going to finish with this one right here, and then we're going to be done. And we can see you again on next Thursday. What color should the house be? Let's make the house yellow. I like that idea. Okay. I'm going to get some of my yellow right here. And then I'm going to just draw really nice yellow. Isn't that great? Really bright color. This is actually gouache. That's why it's so bright with just a little bit of paint. All right. And with that, we have finished for today. Is that fun? Of course, as always, I'll be turning it into a coloring page and uploading it to my website. Yeah, because over there at KiDoKidsYoga.com, on my website, that's one of our houses. That's where you can get a lot of coloring pages. So go over there if you want to see more. And then here on Facebook, where this is being recorded live, or it could be later on YouTube or something, then you can see a lot more videos too. So videos and yoga, of art and story. Yoga, story, art. Those are the three things that I love to do. I love to do a lot more stuff too. I like to swim, I like to go kayaking, I like to listen to music. How about you? What do you like to do every week? I hope that you're having a really fun week. I hope that you're enjoying yourself, and I hope that you're healthy and you're with your family. All right. Remember that I love you very much. Did you know that? All right. Okay. Mwah. See you next week. Bye.